Anton COOLLERZ and I'm playing for NAVI. I'm from Russia, Moscow.
But unfortunately doesn't get much done against Cooler there either.
It's a bit of a trade, but here comes the trap from Cooler as well. Rapha on the run, taking a little bit of that spit, laying down a trail for the defense. That's going to prevent Cooler from getting the return, but he was actually expecting. You go back to that thinking man's game, and at that point you're going to know that Cooler's going to be breathing down your neck in that ghost watch, and you want to be able to get away as quickly as possible and not have her come back in with a shotgun. And of course we've got Rapha with only 75 health. He's railable, and there's the rail from Cooler right through the teleporter, and there's the first round going to Cooler.
Give him a bit more room to maneuver here.
This is going to get really intense when both players need the same 25, but it's not going to happen. Cooler just whipping around with that rocket launcher. Rapha thought he had the drop on him.
They continue that fight. That probably would have been one that Cooler ended up losing. So now he's going to pop his down. He's going to try to follow through too. Quick 100 damage rock, but he's taking a lot of damage as well. Over to the LG to try to finish up the kill, and he gets it. So it's a second round now for Cooler.
Trapping of the rail. They both want it. They both need it, but it's going to be an LG fight coming out of Cooler here. Going on the hunt a little bit. He's trying to force Rapha's next into the ghost walk, but it's going to be another dimension altogether.
It's a little bit too risky, even considering the health advantage that Cooler has.
Of course, Rapha's going to have his eyes on a rail, and you can tell that Cooler, knowing that Rapha doesn't have it, is going to push his advantage and make that second frag happen so quickly. That might have allowed Rapha to go ahead and get himself a rail, which totally changes things up. But no, there's the trap once again, looking for the rocket damage. Doesn't quite get everything he wants, but we can hear that spit taking away, and he might not be able to get health quickly enough. No, he's just barely at death's doorstep, looking for that mega. There's the pickup, keeping him alive. But as you can see, Cooler's Sorlag is doing just fine, but it's going to be LG on LG, and drops right into the rocket.
So many quick flicks coming out for both Cooler and Rapha throughout the course of that matchup, but ultimately it's Cooler that dominates the first map here.
He can't really actually escape. He's going to be going back downstairs, maybe to teleporter, maybe actually to LG, but he's actually coming right into it, perfectly placed, perfectly timed. Oh man, this guy's got his sixth sense.
Oh, Rapha is going to be frustrated about that one too. Nothing he can do, just walks into the room and instantly gets completely destroyed by a single rocket. And now Cooler's going to try to pursue it even more. It's Sorlag v Sorlag, but Cooler has a huge advantage. Pushes in, gets a second kill now, and brings Rapha already down to his last champion in this round.
Nyx can end up being a pretty good counter, but Cooler just has so much momentum. But there's so much LG coming out of Rapha, but with 11 HP left, Cooler will be taking the first round.
Moving right in, Cooler is actually going to get engaged upon earlier here. Rapha will start off with a Sorlag spawn this time instead of going over to his Anarchy. Cooler actually in a bit of a rough spot. The spit though is going to turn it back around, and once again, Cooler recovers with 10 HP. It's coming too. We'll see if Rapha expects this. He goes down the steps, doesn't check it at all, so he's got the surprise advantage. The pop of the stealth, and now Cooler can go in, steal the armor away, chasing Rapha down too. The spit, and there you go. It's another kill from Cooler.
Jump pad, like, who does that? You know, even I think just
never see that accurate of a spray, but for some reason Rapha was able to make it work, and now he's chasing down the kill. The problem is that he chases it right into a corner where Cooler's waiting for him, and he's able to trap him.
Managed to take away the armor, but how far is that going to get him? Popping back through the teleporter, they might meet up here at the T. It's going to be solid rockets coming out of Cooler, but he needs one more to make it happen, and there it is.
Cooler bringing it down to look at that 1 HP. Able to find him. He keeps jumping into the fight, trying to look for him inside of the courtyard there, but he was able to pick him up. Now he's going to try to jump into this fight, attempt to take him down with the LG, but as you saw there before, Cooler was going for the cooldown pickups to be able to get that back, but off the lineup again! Shuts down Rapha, and there you go! It's a straight set from Cooler. 3-0 on both maps, and he takes the series 2-0.
I don't know what I was expecting, but I certainly wasn't expecting that.
Absolutely. It seemed like Cooler was on the run. Cooler was on the defensive there towards the very end of it.